Hey ladies, if you're interested in this look, keep on watching.
That's a vibe. She wanna vibe. That's a vibe.
And how cold is not enough.
The wig that I have today is pretty scary. Now, it doesn't have dark roots. It is an all blonde unit. And here's the care card. Looks like the T27613. The name of it is LXP Envy, and it is by Motown Trust. This is a part of my blonde wig series. This is how it looks. It's more like a dirty blonde. It does have dark and light colors in it. Let me see if you can get the colors. A lot of light in there. I took the lace off. It's your typical wig construction. You have two combs on the sides. They're at the temple, which is nice if you use them. I don't use the combs. And then you have one at the back. Your regular adjustable straps. Breathable cap. The lace it's supposed to be 5 inches. So it does go all the way back, as you can see. It's hard to see it because, of course, it's blonde. So let's just put the wig on and see how it looks. Okay. Wow, I feel like Kim K right now. This is hair. Now, the cap construction is amazing. First of all, let me go there. It's very stretchy. I only have my hair in like some big braids. Very stretchy. Cap construction is on point. Okay. I haven't done anything to this unit. Like, these blonde units is setting me off, okay? I haven't done anything to this unit. I absolutely love it already. Even without having a dark root on the unit, I'm impressed. I'm in love. The hair is so soft. It's really soft. Let's see if I'm getting any shedding with this unit. Oh gosh, this is so nice. I love it. Let's see. Pop it a little bit. And you'll probably hear me say this a lot throughout the videos about the blondes. You're gonna get shedding with the blondes. It's gonna happen. I mean, there's no way around it. But this unit is really nice. So if you have to be really careful about wearing black when you wear blonde, because you may have like blonde hair all over your black top. So you do have to be mindful of that. This unit's pretty long on me. It is, I'm sitting down, but it goes all the way down. Let me see, my back. It sits at the top of my butt area. And I'm 5'5". So if you're 5'5", or if you're 5'5", it'll be at the top of your butt area. If you're shorter, excuse me, my braces are driving me crazy. If you're shorter than me, it's gonna be longer on you. Another thing to take in consideration when you're worried about like how long a unit will be, it depends on, you know, someone's neck also, because the taller people tend to have longer necks generally. So the unit, if they're taller, it's gonna sit a little higher depending on their neck. Now, I'm getting a lot of shedding at the tip. So what I'm probably gonna do is go through with my shears and just kind of clean the tip of the hair off like that. And then I'm gonna get some of my spray, you know, Holy Grail. This spray is the Holy Grail, I use it for everything. And I'm just gonna go through and spray it. Now, I know so many people say like hair looks like Kim K, or you know, they'll say Beyonce or something. But this hair here reminds me of how Kim is wearing her hair now. If you've seen her lately, if I find a picture, I'll insert it. She's been kind of wearing it like an ash white, or maybe a ash, not an ash blonde. It has to be like almost like a white color. This only reminds me of that. the color isn't as white or as light as hers, but the way that the hair falls and the style. So let's take a look at the parameters around the edges. The edges is not bad. Now, my hair is black. I don't have a dark root. I haven't done anything with my edges. So be mindful of that. I may go in and take some hair out and make a couple baby hairs with it. Let's see if I want to do that. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. It just kind of all depends. And when I do it, I just kind of go in with my fingers. I don't really, and take out some edges, and then once I take them out, I'll clip the hair back, and then I'll thin it from here. Like I'll take, let's see, we need a little bit more right up in here. And then I may go through here like this. Because you don't want too many, or at least I don't. I'm not into them that much. But when you have hair that's totally another color, like blondes, you have to do a lot more work for them to get them to look, quote, natural on you. So this doesn't look wiggy at all because it just doesn't. Let me see if it's that how much I want. It's kind of hard using the that. Let me see how that's gonna. And I probably want to take a little bit more out up top here. Again, there's not a science. You just take out as much as you want when it comes to your edges. And that there for me is good. Let me see. You see that there is about good for me. So now I'm gonna take my eyebrow tool here and I'm gonna go through and I'm just going to, I start off long. So just to kind of, actually, let me go through with my scissors and then I'll go back through with that. Okay. And you see it looks just choppy and you want it to not look perfect or anything. Okay. I'm gonna go through the other side like that as well. Now, some people like their edges to be long, some not so much. And that's how much I have out on that side. Like I say, I don't use the combs. These combs here are wider, so, I mean, you can use those, but you have to be careful with the combs because they'll take your edges out. So you don't want to do that. That defeats the purpose of the wigs because I use them as a protective style. So let's just kind of go down this. Again, no rhyme, no reason. I'm just going down it. And as you cut this, it's synthetic hair, it kind of textures it a little bit. So as you can see, this is kind of how the front looks on me. I'm almost getting an 80s vibe from this. So let me get all the stragglers. Now I'm thinking, now I got, it's a vibe. You want a vibe, hey, hey. Okay. So, see, that kind of like, for me, is good. So I'm leaving them long like this because you can leave it like this. You can spray, put your hold there, spray it with this hold, this glue hold. And then once you do that, then you can let the hair down. Now, if you want your edges to be slightly shorter, excuse me, you can go in and make them shorter. And as you can see, I'm making them shorter. And you see, I just like it to fall on my forehead. Like, I don't really like to plaster it down, because if I want to pin it back or pin it up, it just makes it, to me, look a little better. Tell me what you guys do. If you wear blonde, how do you make your blondes look natural and sit on your forehead the way you want? So now I'm gonna go in with the spray, and I spray where the lace is, because generally I leave on just a teeny bit of lace, like a teeny bit. So I'm just gonna spray it. And another thing, if you want to put a dark root on this, you can. This, I'm not going to put a dark root, because the whole point of this series is to do blondes at different stages. Some of them will have a dark root, some of them won't have a dark root. This one's not going to have a dark root. And actually, I'm liking it without the dark root. I am going to go in and put some powder in the parting area. So where is my, let's see, I'm going to use my little comb. Use my little comb. Okay. And before I use my blow dryer, I am making sure that I have my hair how I want it. Because the last thing I want to do, which I've done so many times, is use the blow dryer before I have it where I want. And this stuff is very unforgiving. So we're gonna put it that way. Put it that way. Okay, I think that's how I want it. Now we'll see if that's how it ends up being, but I think that's how I want it. And this stuff is freezing cold. Like, it's so cold. But like I say, wearing wigs and liking wigs as protective style, this stuff is magic. Okay, so now we're gonna blow dry it. Okay, and a lot of times when people who don't wear wigs see this step, they feel like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't know how to, one, cut the lace off. I don't, two, know how to make edges or do any kind of edge control when it comes to a wig. So what I'm going to tell you is, what you can always do is put the wig on your wig head and pre-do it. If you want me to do something like that and show you how that's done, or maybe find some videos and kind of link them, maybe I'll find some and link them below. But if you want me to show you how to do that on a mannequin head, then let me know, and then I'll do that. I'll show you how to do this on your mannequin head, and then once you put it on, it'll kind of already be this way, and then you can just, you know, manipulate it slightly. So this here is it. So now the only thing left to do is clean out this part area. Now today, let's see, I don't know which one I want to use. You have a couple options when it comes to making the part look natural. You can use some powder foundation. I have my Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me powder. Can you see that? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, or you can use some eyeshadow. Now, this is an old one that I have. Where is this? This is a LA Colors. So this is $1, literally. And so you can go in and you can kind of find the tint that you want. Now, some people like to use this over this because with blonde hair, a lot of times, depending on how bright the 613 is, especially if you bleach bundles, your makeup will rub off. So with this here, it's better if you have some eyeshadow, because you don't have to worry about it rubbing off. So I'm just gonna try this color. I mean, I'm not really sure what color is gonna actually go, but let's try this color. It's so hard to do in the mirror here. Yeah, and see, that color looks pretty natural to me, so we'll go with that color. If you don't like it, you just put something else down. Another option is to wear a nude cap underneath. And actually, I was too lazy to find my nude cap. So that's why I don't have one on. That's probably a sorry excuse, because you're like, you knew you were making a video. Why don't you have your cap? But I'm so lazy, you guys. I'm telling you, I'm like the laziest natural you're gonna ever find. I mean, and maybe I'm lazy with wigs too, which that's not good, but it's true. And you don't have to go all the way back. I mean, I feel like that's good enough. And on camera, I know these things come off like, but most of the time, they work out pretty well. All right, let's see what we got here. Yes, girl, yes. And I'm always about a good bang, but I'm gonna try not to be worried about the bang and just let it flow naturally. All right. This is the final product, I guess. I'm gonna test it with some heat. I'll test it on a strand in the back with my flat iron. And I have it set on about 10, because I think it said 400 degrees. Yep, it says 400 degrees right there. So let's see how it does. Let's see how does she hold a curl or not. Meh, not really, but I didn't do it that well. She probably looked good straightened. So she doesn't really hold a curl, but you don't need to like really curl her. Like I said, the only thing I kind of see is the shedding. I want to say Trendy K review this unit. I think it was Trendy K review it. And I saw it a while back. And when I decided that I wanted to do a blonde series, I was like, I remember seeing a unit on somebody and I couldn't remember, because when you watch YouTube so much, you really need to take down notes so you'll know who you actually saw with unit on. And if you are a person that wears wigs and that stays on YouTube, comment below, because you know what I'm talking about. So at any rate, I was like, I can't remember who I saw it on. So I ended up finally remembering, excuse me, that I saw this unit on Trendy K. And so I was like, oh, I wonder how that would look on me, considering it doesn't have a dark root. I liked it, one, because it wasn't curly, two, it wasn't too straight, and it was long, but I can't say it's not too long, because it's pretty long. As soon as I put the wig on, even though it doesn't have a dark root, I loved it. It is light. The cap construction is big head friendly. It's very, very, very stretchy. I didn't adjust the straps or anything. It's stretchy. You can put it on and you don't feel like it's tight and you're gonna have aneurysm. It's just a beautiful, beautiful unit. Very effortless. You don't have to do anything to this unit. Like, you don't have to do anything. The density on the unit is really good. It's like a normal density. I feel that if you wanted to tease it, you could make it a little bit bigger or tousle it at the ends of it and make it a little bit bigger, but I like it just like this. I like it just flat like this with just a small small wave in it. We are 2 for 2. These units are just so on point. And the reasons why I like them, one, it's synthetic hair. So you don't have, it's gonna keep the style. You don't have to worry about curling it throughout the day. It's gonna keep the style. Number 2, it's inexpensive. Number 3, the color popping. The color is popping. Like, you can't ask for anything more. It's like, look at the color. And you gotta think, you didn't have to sit down and get a bunch of bundles and try to lighten them and lift them and do all these things. You don't have to do any of that stuff. All you had to do was go online, spend under $27 and order this. So, I'm excited. I think it's a fabulous find. If you like it, if you're enjoying the videos, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and more videos to come. See you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Vibe, she wanna vibe, that's a vibe, yeah, that's a vibe, it's a vibe, that's a vibe, yeah, that's a vibe.